shark bait has such teeth.
Hey, come and get it. Oh, I fucked up. Oh. Come and get it. Oh, how about that? How about that? There we go. Okay. It's Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk, and we're ready. We're getting right into it. In Brooklyn, donkeys are not allowed to sleep in bathtubs. Now, I don't know if cows are allowed to sleep in bathtubs, or in Manhattan, donkeys are allowed to sleep in bathtubs. I don't know where to go there.
That's a big bathtub to steal that's a big Twinkie line. That's a big bathtub.
That is.
Wow. Okay. Again, what I would love to, these things need to start giving backstory. Because what the hell? Where does that come from? Holy shit.
It's up to your imagination. How about that? We just put it out there for you. That's why we're Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk. That's why we're Category 5. That's why we're the most puzzling podcast in the Northern Hemisphere. And we're also alcohol influencers. Mm-hmm. Hence, I'm going to give you another alcohol fact. One of the best ways to cure a hangover. You still get hangovers?
Yeah, once in a while.
Well, me too. Not as often, but
yeah, that's fair.
It's to drink a banana milkshake sweetened with honey. Why? The banana calms your stomach, and the honey builds your sugar levels back up.
That's interesting.
Now, I'm going to go back. Was it a week or two ago? About those bees that weren't allowing the drunk people in because it would be alcohol and the honey?
Yeah.
That would be it right there. That would be the alcohol cure. If those bees, if those fucking damn bully bees that don't let them back in, if they just stayed the fuck out of it,
bullshit,
then there would be no hangovers anymore.
That's right.
It would all be natural, and that's a bunch of shit. That's just a bunch of shit.
And it's right, and it's readily available for them. The honey, it's right there.
Absolutely. Okay, this is number 131 Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk. Well, we do have a name by the time you're listening. But we like to do our favorite athletes of number 31. And did you remember to look this up?
I did. Actually. Yeah. I was going to go traditional with people. The one that I saw, Reggie Miller, comes to mind. Not that I was a huge fan of his or anything, but I'm going to kind of take a twist like you do. I'm taking the Buccos, and I'm taking old neck lips, Jose Tabata. Because he broke up a no-hitter with getting hit with a pitch.
Oh, that's right. He broke up a perfect game, right? Yeah,
that's right. Scherzer, yeah.
1 and 2 outs in the ninth.
Oh, yeah. I get 2 strikes on him, too.
Yeah, I think it was
Scherzer for Washington.
Yeah.
And he got hit, and they let him... Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's pretty good. That's better than what I got. Okay. And I wrote down 3 names, but mine aren't as good as that. Number 31 was Greg Maddux.
Yeah.
I just admired him so much. We could go on and on.
He has pitching stats like Tony Gwynn has batting stats. Right. That's insane.
Yeah. He was in a different stratosphere, physically, mentally, actually more mentally than anything.
Yep.
And then I'm going to go the NBA.
Ooh.
Do you remember Zelmo Beaty? You ever hear that name?
I don't. That's a great name.
Well, I was nicknamed after him in 7th and 8th grade when I lived in Ambridge, PA.
Wow.
I was Zelmo.
That's fantastic.
Because I had my head, I used to get haircuts like that. And Zelmo had that. And a guy came to the game and called me that. And then when it got viral in my little school. That? Yeah. And I always liked that name.
That's a great name.
It was
I love
great
that name. Yeah, Zelmo Beaty. That's
and then
great.
This guy just needs, back to the Buccos, this guy just needs mention, not on the same plane as Tabata, but Harvey Haddix.
Oh, that's a good one.
Poor guy pitched 12 perfect innings. 12. Count them 12. Not now you pitch 6 perfect innings, they pull you. Yeah. 12 perfect innings, and he lost it in the 13th.
Yep. That's a great one.
Now, here's how times have changed. I was reading a little bit about that game. His pitching opponent pitched 13 scoreless innings. He went the distance there. It is. Lou Burdett.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty crazy. Pretty crazy.
Boy, we got a lot more run out of 31 than I ever thought.
Oh, I know.
Who's 31?
You're right. That's
Yuck.
Not... Well, let's
what we do. We do. Less is more with us. That's what we do.
This next little thing I do, I don't have much here either. So let's see. let's see what you can do here.
2 in a row.
Yeah.
That's got a lot.
This is New Scientist magazine. I read it so you don't have to. Tiny doesn't have to. And I thought we'd have a live studio audience, but they refused to walk, 25 feet? And another one of our friends refused to drive a mile to come over here, right?
It's almost a mile, yeah.
Sure is. Good to be popular. And by the way, this is our Thanksgiving edition, of which we will not mention Thanksgiving, I don't think, at all. Okay. Yeah, maybe we'll throw it in there somewhere, but no plans. Anyway, okay, New Scientist magazine. 3 headlines. 3. Young great whites flipped upside down by hungry orcas. I actually read that one. They flip them to disorient them, and then they eat them.
I've seen that. Yeah. Oh, God.
But if you're a hungry orca, do you need to really flip them upside down?
Yeah, I can't. I know you think I'm like this like porn hound that I'm constantly.
I do
think
that. Yeah. I do think that.
And I can't get out of my head. There's a genre called orca smut, and it's fat white chicks. And I just picture.
Do they flip them upside down?
Well, they're hungry. Right?
That would be hard to do, though. Fat white chicks are hard to flip upside down. I know. I've tried. and even though I'm not the porn king, wait till the 3rd headline.
Oh no.
Okay. Second headline: can't focus due to lack of sleep? ? Your brain needs a wash. Now, I did not read this article. I meant to. I really did. I don't know how your brain needs a wash. I don't know how you do that, but I'll try to find that out because.
Please do.
Yeah, because I certainly have a lack of sleep and I don't focus very well. But if I just find out how to wash my brain, yeah, I'll be okay.
Wash that gray right out of your hair.
Exactly. You should have sang that. Okay, last one is a small galaxy is home to a shockingly enormous black hole. And speaking of shockingly enormous black holes, I have some stories, but I'm going to save those. One I might actually tell. You see, you have all kind of strip stories.
Oh yeah.
But okay, when you tell one, that'll be mine because it has to do with an enormous black hole. How about that?
None of mine do.
That's a tease. That is a fucking tease. How about that? All right. This week I went up to Kent State on one of my little mini vacations. Okay, and me and my wife went to a basketball game, and they're actually pretty good this year. But okay. You tell me if this is normal shit that happened. This has just happened at the game. These 4 things happened at the game. We sit in our seat. We have good seats. We're about the 5th row up. And these 2 women come up to us and say, would you be interested in being our seat upgrade of the game? I said, yeah, what the fuck? They bring us down to the very first, that first row where you're not actually part of the stands. You're part of the
scorers table.
Yeah. So they bring
awesome.
It was, and they even brought us a little bag of goodies.
Nice.
And then they said, okay, we're going to introduce you at the first timeout because the TV will be going to an ad, and then they'll be there. We'll be explaining to the crowd.
Sure.
They didn't tell us the camera would be on us the whole fucking time.
Oh no!
Yeah, you're sitting there, and I did have a beer, and I did this one time, and then I did this, and I'm trying to act disinterested, and then look up, and the guy's still there. Yeah. I went through some shit, but I didn't know what the fuck to do.
Too bad you didn't have anything with our logo on.
I know. You're right. You're right. It's too bad.
You needed Bob's Hawaiian.
I meant to take it up and I forgot. Yeah. I meant to take that shirt up because I had a Hawaiian shirt on. Okay. So, like I said, we're in the very first row, and fairly early in the game, a ball comes over to me. Like I figured it would because we're in the corner. It looked like a place where balls would come, but before I could throw it back to the ref, I wanted to make sure I put my beer down so it didn't spill. So the guy said, "Oh yeah, you got to move that Bud Light first." The ref. And I said to him, "And you were going to pay me for this if that ball hit, right? Because that would be your responsibility." He starts laughing. So we have a little thing going.
Nice.
And this was kind of, I mean, I've had things with refs before, but this one, one of his buddies made a horrible call later in the game, and he looks over to me with a big smile on his face, like, and does this.
Yes.
Because to tell you the truth, it was nice to have the seats because of the ball and the interaction. Actually, see the game a little better from where we were because we were just up a little bit.
Sure,
but that wouldn't have happened there. And yeah, we had an interaction with the ref 4 or 5 times. But the time when he smiled when his buddy made a bad call,
that's pretty cool.
That was funny.
Yeah, that is good.
Yeah, and then okay, so. Then in the second half, the players of the football team come out to throw T-shirts to the crowd.
Mm.
And it's the football game was the next day, and they were saying, "Hey, come to the game tomorrow."
Sure.
And the guy with the microphone's the quarterback, who's pretty good. And I recognize him right away. Mm-hmm. But the reason I got a T-shirt is as he went to throw, he fumbled the shirt, and it fell right there because they were throwing him up in the crowd, but he fumbled.
Uh-oh.
And we didn't end up going to the game. We went to the bar and watched the game on TV.
The premonition.
He fumbled very eerily similar. Eerily. He did get hit a little bit, but as he was about to throw, the ball sitting there. Just like the damn T-shirt. Okay, final thing. The game's over. Here's what I love about Kent State and the MAC in general. Mm. You park for free right across the street. I mean, right across the street. We waited about 7 minutes after the game. No line to pee.
Nice.
And then, so now we're going to our car. Mm-hmm. And we have these long steps. And as you know, my wife fell recently and having a little trouble getting around. Mm-hmm. But there was on the steps, there was a big, what do you hold on to?
The
there?
rail?
Yeah, rail. Thank you. Boy, had more of these than I thought. She's holding on the wrist. So I thought, there's nothing I can do. So because I need the rail too.
Right.
So, but I get down there quicker than she does. And I'm just kind of looking around outside. Mm-hmm. And then I heard some chick say, "Hey, can I help you?" to my wife.
Uh-oh.
And I turn around and it's probably the hottest cheerleader in the group.
Nice,
except she's looking to help my wife, not looking to me.
Right.
And so I chimed in. I said, "Yeah, I guess maybe her husband should have helped." Yeah. She looked at me like, "Yeah, you could have."
Yeah, you asshole.
And then I looked. I said, "Hey, I'm not doing too well either. You can help me." But she said
9 toes.
She said 9 toes. An artificial shitty ankle. And she said, "Oh, you look like you were doing just fine."
Whoa.
So yeah, I don't think I'll be sleeping with that cheerleader anytime soon. Yeah, I know. But between the seat upgrade, the referee, the quarterback, and the cheerleader, that's a pretty good story for a basketball game.
I agree.
Kent kicked their ass, by the way.
Oh, nice. So who was it?
It was all good. They were playing Eastern Kentucky.
Okay.
To make them 5-1, by the way. 5-1. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. We'll keep you posted. Okay. The football team didn't do so well.
Nah.
Okay, Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk. Mm-hmm. We do have a website, PGH divebartalk.com. Mm-hmm. And you can go back and get all past episodes. You have a feel-good song and a feel-good meme of the day. You got beer and pizza ratings. And the main thing we're pushing is our surveys. Mm-hmm. And last week, I liked those 2 last week. Did you actually play?
I did.
Did you?
I did, yeah. My time wasn't on there.
Wasn't it?
For the dinner, no. Granny was a 1 o'clock come hell or high water.
Oh, okay. Okay. Because what was on there? Noon, 2, 4, and 6.
Something like that, yeah.
Okay, well, it was food from 4 holidays, Thanksgiving one, and 2 o'clock one. So that's close.
Oh, that's close. Yeah, and that's what I voted on.
Yeah, okay. All right. But this is a good one this week again. There's 2 of them, and there's not too much thinking involved. There's like 8 burgers or 9 burgers listed, and you pick your 2 favorite.
Yep.
And there's 4 fries listed, and you eliminate one. So go to our website. Just a little fun thing. We don't call your home or anything like that.
There's no obligation.
No obligation at all. So pick your favorite 2 burgers and take out your least favorite fry. And finally, why should you keep watching? Why, if you're still watching now, you're probably going to keep watching anyway. Most people are already turned off because this wasn't the best start we've ever had.
What do you mean?
Was it good?
We did all right.
Okay. All right. Thanks. You going to do this?
Oh, yeah.
I was trying to be
I'm
discreet,
sorry,
but you were looking away.
I wasn't saying that.
Whoops. I was trying to be discreet. Coming up right next is Dear Tiny versus Dear Abby again. You've seen it before. You're going to see it again, where Tiny goes against Dear Abby and see who gives the best advice. The next segment might be the most interesting because even though it's not going to be funny or interesting, how many podcasters both have team handball stories?
Boy.
Huh? Like I said, they're not going to be very good, but we at least have real team handball stories.
In my case, it covers my entire handball career.
So does mine. And we think we can get through that in about 2-3 minutes, right? Then I think I do have some decent Transylvanian brain freeze facts. Movie and music game. This starts season 4. Starts new. And for the music, it's one-hit wonders. It's going to be tough. I think the scores are not going to be as high as they used to be. Then I'm going to do an Argy Bargy about a commercial you've probably seen. Hell's Half Acre is Brooks Nader versus Shemp's sister. And Tiny does not know the obstacle yet.
It better be a good one.
It is.
Tell you,
it is.
She is. She's up there for me.
It is. And then Samurai Chatter. We have 4 up close and personal questions. I got some answers from other people. And then me and Tiny are going to chime in with ours. And then we finish off with a Rodney Dangerfield quote. So we'll try to get that all done in less than an hour today. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
I don't think we're not off to a good start.
No, we're
for
not.
that.
We're not. Last thing here. That's on a serious note. Rodney Rogers, Wake Forest standout basketball player, and then an NBA player for like 12, 13 years. He scored almost 10,000 points. And anyway, he died yesterday. We're filming this on Saturday. He died Friday the 21st. And not just because he was a great player, but he came up through our Prep Stars basketball camp, so I know him pretty well. And then he came back and worked a year. And this is the story I want to tell about Rodney that tells you something about him. I brought the refs together, and they were mostly players that didn't give a shit, which I understood. And I said, just pretend like you try to make it up and down the court, but you don't have to call much. You know, I'm giving them the minimalist speech. Yeah. And Rodney put up his hand and said, Dave, what if I want to call a good game? I was shocked. No one had said that to me ever. And I said, by all means do. And he did. Matter of fact, that year, I always gave the championship game to the 2 best refs, and it was kind of an honor to get it. And usually, it was established coaches. Rodney got the championship game that year because he was a good ref, and I mean the fact that he was paralyzed. I don't know if you know that the last 17 years of his life, and after the NBA, he still wanted to work. He died in a construction. I'm not died. Got paralyzed in a construction accident.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, I knew he was paralyzed.
Yeah, so. Sorry to see him go. Good guy, good player, and all that. And we're just going to salute him, and we'll be back with Dear Tiny.
Dear Abby, my feet are too long. My hair's falling out.
I'm taking off my sunglasses because I can barely read this even with it. We gotta get a light in here, you know.
I think we need,
especially when I have to do this shit.
Who was? No, I won't say anything. Somebody we talked to recently had a light that was really helpful.
It was.
We need one.
Okay. All right. But anyway, even though I'm going to fuck up, I do all the time anyway, so that's no difference. This is Dear Tiny versus Dear Abby. And just so you know, I haven't said this for a while, between the 2 of us, we have 57 years of marriage with no divorce. So I don't know what the hell Abby had.
We kicked her ass last time.
Oh, you beat the shit out of her 3-0. 3-0. Of course, I was the judge. And And here's a little hint for you. Don't agree with her on all three and you'll probably win again because I rarely agree with this bitch.
Yeah, right.
But I even thought some of the letters were funnier than what is the matter with people?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
They probably shouldn't be fucking doing Dear Abby. They should maybe look at themselves,
Yeah,
you know? Okay.
Go buy a mirror.
All right, let's get it. Let's get going.
do it.
Dear Abby, my husband of 45 years
Jesus.
had an old girlfriend he was on and off with for 15 years.
Good for him.
Now, she doesn't say whether it was during the 45.
Right.
That's probably the big thing.
Uh-huh.
She passed away while he was in prison. I don't make this shit up. This is the Record Courier. This doesn't make any of this up. We got married 3 months after he was released. The thing is, when he sleeps almost every night, he says her name and how much he loves her.
Wow.
He says because he's doing it in his sleep, he doesn't know he's doing it. It seems to upset him that I'm upset. He doesn't want to hurt me. What can I do to deal with it or get him to stop doing it? That's Dreads the Bed in Colorado. Dear Dreads, your husband was on and off with his late girlfriend much longer than he has been married to you. Old habits die hard. If he wakes you when this happens, don't hesitate to gently wake him. If he asks why you did it, explain that he was talking in his sleep. Do not be specific about what. Then try to remember that she is history and you are right next to him.
No. Why the fuck would you wake somebody up and they're sleeping talking to a chick? No, she's retarded.
And not tell him. Can you imagine you being asleep next to your wife and she shakes you and what the fuck you doing?
Right.
Oh, I can't tell you.
Yeah, what
Go fuck yourself.
Seriously, what the fuck? If you're not waking me up to have sex with me right now, and then you're not going to tell me, no, then you tell me you can't say, go fuck yourself. No.
Exactly.
Absolutely not. No. It's funny. This actually hits close to home. I told you. No, I've always been curious because we've never talked about it on air, but I had a friend who passed away almost a year ago now. I've had 4 different recurring dreams about this girl that I went to high school with.
Yeah, I remember.
She passed away about it. It's almost coming up on a year now.
Right, yeah.
And I've always wondered, because we've had some crazy fucking conversations in my dream. I've always wondered, I wonder if I say her name when I'm sleeping, because these dreams have been fucking crazy. And I'll tell you what, if Misty woke me up and said, "Hey, stop," and then didn't tell me why, I'd fucking donkey punch her. Fuck that.
You sent me a photo of the girl. I think I've had dreams about her.
No, why the fuck would you? No, that's terrible advice. Terrible.
I agree. Okay, we'll move on. I'm a senior widow who's been dating an older man for a year now. How old is that motherfucker? He's caring and thoughtful and has many good qualities. So what? Okay. But one thing he does is creating difficulty for me. He constantly stares at other women.
Nice.
Yeah, the guy's probably 80, right?
Seriously,
Yeah.
Come on, man.
He constantly, I've talked with him about a 5-second rule, but he doesn't hear me. Maybe the fucker can't hear either. He told me he was raised by his mother and grandmother, and that's why he's attracted to women in general. I like that one. That is a good one. I've never been with a man who constantly looks at other women. Well, then you haven't been with a real man, because they all do.
Amen.
You've been with gays. He also prefers to have women friends rather than men friends. I don't want to be jealous, but sometimes it's hard keeping these feelings down. I'm trying to decide whether I should end this relationship or stay in it and try to overcome my feelings of jealousy. Red flag in California. Dear red flag, if this person makes you feel less good about yourself, recognize it is a red flag. His behavior is insensitive and rude. Because you have asked him to stop staring at women when he is with you and he makes excuses to continue. My advice is to find a companion who is more considerate of your feelings.
That's terrible advice. It's terrible. Listen, we have an old saying from college that goes back to college that Grandpa always said, take what you can get. When you're old,
Exactly. That's what I was going to say.
When you're old, if you all you can get is a look for 10 seconds instead of 5 seconds, where the fuck the rule is. No, you look as long as you can look. What the fuck is that hurting? No. This bitch is just super insecure. She needs to get over it.
And okay, she's already a senior. What the fuck else is she going to find? Most dudes are dead. Your shot is not very. I mean, well, when it comes to old women and old men, the old men have a good chance because the most of them are fucking dead. Right. No, bitch, you take what you can get.
I agree.
Be happy that he's looking. Maybe he can still get it up. Probably looking at them, not at you.
That's right. And you're the benefactor.
Exactly.
So
you get the deposit.
See? I think we won that one.
Okay, yeah. We're up on Abby 2-0. 2-0. Okay, we got one more. My wife of 31 years and I have been fighting over politics and cultural changes in our country. I know. We don't deal with politics here, but this is Dear Abby versus Dear Tiny. The arguments have cooled down by mutual agreement, but so has our sexual desire for each other. Our marriage consultant has always taken my wife's position.
Go figure.
I am left on my own. I have no support from the rest of my family, 3 lovely daughters, but I still love and respect my wife. She told me that I must switch my politics to her or she will leave me. What do I do? That's Threatened in Wisconsin. Dear Threatened, tell your wife and her marriage consultant that as your political arguments have dwindled, so has your sex life. It may be time to seek professional counseling. What the fuck is a consultant?
Right.
With someone else on your own. Your wife's ultimatum is unrealistic. Unless the two of you can agree to disagree, take her up on her offer. What was her offer?
To go get out.
Oh, okay.
Change your politics or get out.
Oh, okay. Okay. What do you say?
Well, I actually agree with take her up on her offer. Fuck that, take your politics or get out. Then get the fuck out and go. Listen, consultant. Let me guess that whoever's the consultant is a woman.
Exactly.
And it's go figure. Then it's 2-on-1, like every other fucking counseling thing we've ever talked about. Like, what do you expect to get out of that? And, okay, you have 3 daughters. Sorry about your luck, but they're going to go against you too for the same reason. Really, if politics is really the thing, then I don't know, man, because I don't understand why people follow politics. For anybody to think they're not all in cahoots with each other, I don't understand how you could see it any other way. And if you're going to use that to determine whether you stay married, then get the fuck away from that bitch to begin with.
And the wife's not looking at it realistically.
Yeah.
She was getting laid when they were arguing.
Right.
Now politics has dwindled, and now neither of them want to fuck each other.
Right, exactly.
Argue about a little politics.
That's
Who
right.
cares?
And
Over the dinner table and then grab some.
That's right.
You stupid bitch in Wisconsin.
Amen.
Yeah. Eat some fucking cheese. Okay. Once again, I think it was pretty damn clear. Dear Tiny just kicked Dear Abby's ass. So any of you that follow Dear Abby, you should really be watching this show every week. Just for segment 2, where it's Dear Tiny, because he gives much better advice than that fuckhead Abigail Adams. We'll be back with team handball stories. One of the top 3 sounds of all time in the history of the world. And if you were with us last week, we talked about the top 3 tastes in the history of the world, and I think we got to keep coming back to that.
Kind of like that.
Yeah, I kind of liked it too. I actually was doing some thinking about it. I watched it for the 3rd time yesterday. Actually, I can tell you this: I was real drunk on Monday night. And I fell asleep during our, and it was early too.
Oh, no.
It was real early. I don't think I made it through the first segment. But anyway, I've watched it 2 times since, and then. I was trying to think of 3 tastes I like better, and I'm not sure I could come up with it, but give me a chance. Give me a chance. Because even though I say it's one of the 3 most enjoyable, I'm not sure it's one of the top 3 tastes, but until I come up with 3 better, I can't really make that statement.
There you go.
Okay, now on to our thing here. And this is where this separates our podcast from all the others. You sent me that thing. We didn't make the top 10.
Yeah.
Fuck them. Fuck them. But anyway, you tell me another podcast where both co-hosts have separate team handball stories. Unless, of course, it's a team handball podcast, in which they would have plenty.
A bunch.
But we're talking about two people that know nothing about it, yet we still have stories. Okay, Tiny, go with it.
So my entire handball career encompasses twice. One as a ref, one as a player.
Did you know the rules?
No, I sure didn't. My buddy Chief, he was a sport management major at Robert Morris, and one of their final things his senior year was he had to create a double elimination round robin tournament for something. That was his like senior project or whatever. So for some fucked up reason, I don't know if it's because all the other sports were taken, he chose handball. Well, he knew about as much about it as I did, unfortunately. So he set up this round robin double elimination.
No, those are two separate things.
Dumbass. Are they?
Round robin is where you play everybody. Double elimination is where as soon as you lose two, you're out.
Well, I don't know which one it was.
And I think Zelda just hit the camera again.
Oh, she crushed it.
I think we can finish this.
We got a thing for
hey, how you doing?
Advertisement for Harbor Freight. Yeah. Oh, she crushed it.
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's just say round robin. It doesn't matter for the sake of the story.
All right.
And so this was his class project. So he asked all of us in the dorm to help him and to be refs. Well, none of us knew the rules. So there were 2 games in a row, and most of the people that signed up were all like the fraternity people and whatever. But the game before was my roommate, JB, who said, he's like, honestly, I just called it like a basketball game because I had no idea what I was doing. And I'm like, okay, so I'll call it like a basketball game. Well, that apparently did not work well at all. I mean, I knew about they gave me the crash course about you can dribble so many times, you have to pass within so many seconds and all that. So I was trying to watch that for that kind of stuff. But most of the kids knew the rules better than I did. So that wasn't the problem. It was all like the fouls and stuff. And I really wasn't calling. I was letting people get away with a lot. And it just led to like this chaos of everybody was mad at me by the end. I'm like, whatever. So, well, what turns out, then they ended up doing an intramural season. And I had to fill in one time, and it was one of those, I had to fill in one time
as a player.
Okay. And this was when I just started my pro wrestling thing, which it's a pretty finite period. It would have been spring of 98 because we got all of 6 weeks of training before we started wrestling professionally. And there was a 6-week window where we trained. So it was spring of 98. And my partner used to come down he played football at Allegheny for wrestling. My wrestling tag partner, Sam Rados, shout out to Sam. He would drive down from Allegheny to Robert Morris, and then we drive down to Bridgeville to practice wrestling. And I said, hey man, I've been asked to do this thing. Can you come hang out before, then we'll go to practice. And so he's in the stands, Misty's with him and a couple other people. And I'm filling in for somebody, and it's my roommates and whatever. And we're playing the KDRs, the fraternity KDR, which, the joke on campus was you can't spell dork without KDR. Whatever. I actually had some friends on that fraternity, but whatever. It wasn't anything I was interested in. And so we're playing them, and I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to play like basketball, like I'm running like 3-man weave and the 3-on-2, 2-on-1 break going back, whatever. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm trying to set screens. Like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. So this one dude, apparently what I found out after was one of the fraternities that I reffed against was the KDRs. And apparently he was on that team that didn't like the way I reffed. So he starts fucking with me. And the best way I could describe it is like, how like when you go for a rebound and somebody bridges you like underneath you?
Right.
It was that kind of thing. Like kept trying to get underneath me. And I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Like, and he would like ride me down the court. I'm like, okay. Like
how much smaller was he than you?
A lot.
I figured
a lot.
That's the whole human fucking race.
He was younger. See, I mean, this is my junior year of college, so he was a lot younger, but he had that like.
I forgot to put my glasses back.
Oh, you did, yes.
I look a lot better now, don't I? Sorry,
but he had that whole like I'm cock strong, I can take on the world kind of thing. And after the 3rd time he did it, I'm like, dude, seriously, you got to knock it off. And he's like, what are you going to do? I'm like, okay. And look, I'm still, even in my junior year, I'm still at that real high pissed off level in my life where I'm ready to go on a drop of a dime. I'm like, okay. So I shoved this kid, and, you know, I shoved him hard enough. He goes back 2 or 3 steps.
Okay.
You know, I got a good shove on him. Next thing I know, there's like 12 KDRs. I got like 3 on each arm, and like everybody's trying to get me back. And this motherfucker has the balls. He's like over the people trying to tackle me. He's over their shoulder, like, yeah, what are you going to do? I'm like, motherfucker, if they would let me go, I would kill you. Like, I got 6 guys holding me back right now.
Were your teammates helping you?
I really don't remember.
Okay.
I wish there was somebody else here. Misty remembers the story a lot better because she was in the stands for it. All I remember is I was pissed.
But Misty's 25 feet away and won't come in.
No, she didn't get but Sam did. And all I remember was I was like, fuck this. With me and Sam here, I don't care if there's 24 KDRs. I like our chances. Like, because Sam was just, I've said this before. You probably don't remember. Sam dwarfed me. He was huge. He was huge.
Dwarfed you.
I'm telling you, he was huge.
Was he a building?
I'm telling you. He played football at Allegheny. When I was in like the 280 to 300 range, he was probably in the 320 to 340 range. He was huge. And I just remember thinking to myself, dude, let me go and let me and Sam see what we could take him. And so I got ejected. The kid got ejected. I don't even remember what happened to the thing. And I was like, fuck this handball. It's the stupidest game. I'm never playing it again. And that's my entire handball career in 7 minutes.
Well, you did a lot more than I did.
Sorry.
Okay. For those of you not knowing about team handball, which is all of you, it's kind of a cross between soccer and basketball. And so there was a tournament going on at Kent State, apparently. And 3 soccer players hear about it. And they think, 3 guys that I lived in a dorm with, and they thought, if we bring 3 basketball players in, we got this thing beat because it's a cross between the 2.
Yep.
So they asked 3 of us, and we said, yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the tournament was, they asked us like on Monday. The tournament was on Saturday. So Saturday comes, the soccer player, one soccer player goes to the gym. The other 2 pick us up in the car, take us to the gym. On the way, they're explaining the rules to us. As it turned out, there was only one other team in the tournament. So we had 1 game to win the championship. Okay? 1 game. They're explaining the rules to the basketball players because we had never heard of this fucking sport in our life. And we pull into the gym, and then the one other soccer player that already had gone ahead, he's outside, and we pulled up, put on the window. Hey, they're not showing.
Nice.
We win the championship.
Nice.
So we never got out of the car. The 2 soccer players took us back to the dorm. We went, and as far as I know, I don't know if they've ever had a tournament since. So I think we're the all-time Kent State University champions.
Handball champs. Look at that.
Yeah, although I don't remember ever getting my damn certificate, to tell you the truth, which I'm kind of pissed off about. But yeah, that's my team handball story, and that's all I got. I'll be back with Transylvanian Brain Freeze.
Transylvania Brain Freeze.
Welcome back at those exciting stories about team handball. Now we're getting into the crux. We got Transylvanian Brain Freeze. I got 4 facts for you here. The first one's from Norway. Second one's from Florida. The third one, I don't know where the fuck it's from. And the 4th one's from Germany. How about that? How about that? It's pretty good. Okay. An 18-year study of more than 3,000 people concluded, you're going to like this. You're going to like this. And I think a lot of you are going to like it too. That those that drank heavily in their late teens and 20s went on to higher levels of education and income than their sober counterparts.
Nice.
How about that?
Nice.
Unfortunately, I think I know what that is.
Yeah.
Most of them drank in college. I don't think that's that tough to figure out.
Not at all.
Yeah. Yeah, they got fucked up in college. Of course they hire those poor sober people that are working for a living. Yeah, it's kind of tough.
Yeah, see, I don't regret drinking as much as I did in college. Fuck it.
Me either, since I ended up living.
Right.
I would have regretted it, I guess,
Yeah.
had I died.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one's from Florida. Jimmy, what's that say? Jimmy Glover. He's 18. He went to a Halloween party just like a couple of weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
He went in a bright orange jumpsuit and a white tank top as an inmate.
Oh.
Yeah, kind of a nice
Yeah,
thing.
sure. Easy.
A Halloween party.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at 6 a.m., he gets pulled over. Fails his sobriety test.
Oh, no.
And was taken straight to jail. A department spokesperson said he was already dressed for arrest.
Prophetic. That's awesome. Very prophetic.
That is.
Wow.
Okay, this might be my favorite one here. 2-year-old. I have a 2-year-old grandson, so I understand that this is possible. Believe it or not.
Okay.
If you don't have a 2-year-old in your life, you think there's no way, but I understand how this could happen. Apparently, he grabbed his mother's phone. His mother wasn't really watching. And those 2-year-olds, they know more about shit than you think. Not everything, but more about shit.
Mm-hmm.
He called a delivery service and ordered 31 cheeseburgers. The cheeseburgers were delivered to the baby, and when the Uber Eats driver was asked why he would deliver that to a 2-year-old, he answered, "It's not my fucking problem."
He ain't wrong.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Wasn't the 2-year-old's problem. Wasn't the driver's problem. The fucking mother should be watching her fucking kid. That's
Amen.
all.
Amen.
Yeah. So I don't know how many of the cheeseburgers the 2-year-old ate, but yeah, maybe they had a party or something. They invited some people.
Yeah, sure.
Who knows? Okay, last one. Carl Brandy. He's a tour guide of the Kunstplatz Museum in Dusseldorf, Germany.
Oh, boy.
Okay. Carl is known as the Grumpy Guide. You would like this. As he snaps at tour goers, for checking their phones, points fingers in their faces, and berates them for stupid questions. Brandy said, "I try to make them feel as ignorant as possible." Tour goer Luther Richter opined, "I thought it was very funny and clever."
Yeah, sure.
Okay, you think this would be popular? The tours are sold out through next year.
See?
Yeah.
It pays to be an asshole.
It does.
Man,
It
we
does.
should be rich.
I was going to say, I think there's a future for us. Let's get over to Dusseldorf. We can do that shit.
Yeah.
Okay. So there you go. There's 4 fun facts you have. And now we're going to be back with the movie game. Welcome back, Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk. This is the movie game, and it is season 4. Season 4, which the seasons really weren't very equal. The first season, first of all, we didn't even have a season forever.
Yeah.
Then we had a season that lasted 31 weeks, and now 2 seasons that had 5 weeks apiece.
Right.
I'm kind of liking the 5 weeks apiece, aren't you?
Good. Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Better than the 31 for sure.
Right. Yet the same people seem to come in first and last.
Yeah, funny how that works.
Matter of fact, let's look right now. Okay, this was season 3. This was the movie game results. Pretty good contest, but Yimmy wins again. Now, I'm trying to remember. He won both in the season 1.
Mm-hmm.
In season 2, he won one of the 2, I think. He didn't
you're
win
right.
both. I
No,
didn't think he
you're
won.
right.
We should probably look that
I think
up.
he won the music game, I think.
And then, season 3, he won the movie game.
Okay.
Columbo and Ruby were right behind. Paul G right there. Okay. And Teddy Roosevelt came in last. I guess it really doesn't fucking matter how long the shit is. It's about the same. About the same.
More things change, more they stay the same.
Exactly. Okay. In the movie game, I give you 2 quotes. I give you 2 characters. I give you 2 actors. And then Tiny and you and everybody else that's involved, they try to guess the title. That's for 5 points. And the year it was released, that's 1 point. So are you ready, Tiny?
Do it.
Tiny's the only one. The rest of you can pause and think about it. Tiny is at a disadvantage, although most easy wouldn't fucking know anyway. Okay. Here is the first little conversation. Where did you put my wife? She's dead, sir. They took her to the morgue. The morgue? She'll be furious. Second conversation. But you'll never grow old. Yes, but everybody else will. I'll have to watch everyone around me die. I don't think this is right. This is not a dream. This is a nightmare. The characters are Madeline Ashton and Helen Sharp. The 2 main stars are Meryl Streep and Goldie Hawn. And I'll throw in Bruce Willis was in this movie also.
God. I know this movie. There's a scene where her head turns around backwards.
Right, yeah. You're right. You're right.
And they're vampires, right? Isn't that the...
Well, kind of.
Creatures.
They don't die.
Yeah. Oh, God, I can picture this. And
There's no way you're getting this, is it?
Is there something Moon in the name?
No. All right, we're running a podcast.
Yeah, I know. I got nothing.
Okay, it's Death Becomes Her. You aren't going to get that. All right, you want to guess a year? They can get 1 point for the year.
1998.
1992.
Oof.
Death Becomes Her, 1992. 2 things about this movie. And Meryl Streep accidentally scarred Goldie Hawn's cheek with a shovel during the fight scene.
Holy shit.
I know. I know. And then tell me how you'd feel about this. I mean, you still get paid, but Tracy Ullman's character in the film was totally deleted.
Yeah.
So I think she was only there for a few days. But
yeah, but
still, you do like different scenes and they just decide, no, we're not doing that. So how would you feel about that?
If I was going to be a professional thing, that affects her ability to get like her SAG card and all that stuff, right? So I would think it's important because you need to be able to get into that group for some reason. But I mean, my ego, I don't have an ego about too many things.
No?
So I don't have to worry about that.
Okay, so you're happy you're getting your paycheck and fuck it.
Give me I'm all about the money.
You'd be a perfect backup quarterback, wouldn't you?
That's right.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. Okay, that's the movie game. We'll be back with a music game. Welcome back to Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk. Before we get to the music game, here in the cathedral, which is where we film all this wonderful programming for you, it's actually not quite as nice to look at it as you would think. Mm-hmm. But we're 30 feet away from Tiny's house. And we have 2 regular viewers in there.
Yeah, living legends.
Yeah, both living legends. And both seem to like the show, but we just got word that they're both napping and will not be joining. Boy, are we entertaining, huh? They're both in there 30 feet away from us and they're napping.
Fuck it.
Okay. All right. We were just talking off the air, or maybe it was on air, about your ego.
No, it was off air.
Was that off air?
No, it was on air. It was a movie game.
Yeah. If we had an ego, we'd have to check it at the door there. They're napping. They don't want to hear us. Mm-hmm. Okay. In the music game, I give you lyrics, and I decided to start singing here quite a while ago. And if you can get the title of the song, it's 3 points. If you get the group or artist, it's 2 points. If you get the year it was released, that's 1 point. So you could get 6, you could get 3, you could get 5, you could get 4, you could get 2, all the way down the list.
Right.
And let's see. I guess I'll just go ahead and sing it, huh? I had something else to say.
Oh, boy.
I just can't remember. All right. So, yeah, I'm going to sing these, and we'll see if you can get it, and we'll see if Tiny get it. Remember, in season 4, these are all one-hit wonders. Mm-hmm. So getting the artist or group is going to be tough.
Man.
Going to be tough.
Yeah.
And I think this is going to be tough for you anyway. All right, you ready?
Here we go.
Have I a hope or half a chance to even ask if I could dance with you? Ooh. Would you greet me or politely turn away? Would there suddenly be sunshine on a cold and rainy day? Ba 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 ba. I got another verse. For there you are, sweet lollipop. Here I am with such a lot to say. Hey, just to walk with you along the Milky Way. To caress you through the nighttime, bring you flowers every day. Ba 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 ba.
Oh, what a terrible song!
Here,
what a terrible song.
We'll put up the. I forgot to put them up earlier. This is from last season, season 3. We had a 3-way tie.
Yeah, about that.
3-way tie.
Man.
Colombo, Flies Bro, and Rubenesque Ruby all get a point because they're all champions because they tied. They tied.
Gold star.
Ruby had that 1-point lead, but she couldn't get the year, and the other two did. So a 3-way tie. Good race. But now, this is season 4, and I'm assuming by what you just said, you have no idea what this song is, right?
No, none whatsoever.
Okay. It's Oh Babe, What Would You Say? It's by Hurricane Smith. I'll let you guess a year. Try to get yourself 1 point here.
Boy, I'll say 1962.
You're off 10 years. 72.
Okay.
Now, here's the only thing. I always liked this song. And people made fun of me singing it then, and they're making fun of me now, damn it. Have you ever seen the movie Fever Pitch about when Drew Barrymore and
Jimmy Fallon?
Yeah, they go to all those Red Sox games.
I know the movie.
They skip the Red Sox game to go to like a Great Gatsby kind of party, and they dance to this song. That doesn't help you at all, does it?
Never seen it. No.
Okay. Well,
she's an instant change the channel for me.
Okay. Well, there you go. I hope some of you did better than Tiny. If it'll make you feel better, I gave it to Teddy Roosevelt and same score as you on each of these. So you two are tied.
Okay.
That's a tease for next week. Okay, we'll be back. I got something to bitch about in Argy Bargy that you might know about.
Hey, give us some of that giving it all to Jack. Give it some of that
I'm thinking a lot of you that watch any TV at all, and this ad's been on for 2, maybe 3 years. And it's these 3 old women. It's an ad for Amazon, by the way. And it's these 3 old women that look like they're one step away from death, okay? And they're all sitting there for no apparent reason. And then all of a sudden, the one old lady decides, I'll order some foam rubber from Amazon. So she gets 3 pieces of foam rubber. And she puts them on a sled, and then all of a sudden it changes these people's lives.
Yes.
1 piece of foam rubber, they come flying down the fucking hill on their sleds because of their foam rubber. And then this is the amazing thing to me. They jump up and they're walking up this fucking these 3 old ladies that were near death a second ago. Now they're walking up this steep fucking hill, snow covered, and they're fine. Then they look like they're fucking 12. They're fucking firing up there. Ponce de Leon once looked for the Fountain of Youth in Florida. All you had to do was fucking send Amazon for some foam rubber. He should have done that, and that's all you fucking need. Apparently. That's my Argy Bargy.
Better stop and turn around, 'cause South Acre's gonna burn down.
We're up. Okay, welcome. We are at Hell's Half Acre. And a little history lesson for those of you who don't watch often. Hell's Half Acre is a Civil War battlefield in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, where things did not go well for either side. But that's what we do here. We adapt. We fucking adapt. Hell's Half Acre here at Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk is, well, you're going to see. Mm-hmm. You're going to see. Mm-hmm. We pit two women against each other, kind of like we do in Would You Rather. And it's Brooks Nader versus someone I refer to as Shemp's sister. And don't you think it looks like Shemp's sister?
I thought it was him.
Yeah, it looked like him.
Yeah.
It looked like really him. Did. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Shemp and drag.
But just so you know, all I did was Google ugly women. And that person came up. I said, that looks a lot like Shemp.
That's awesome.
Which kind of reminds me of a Three Stooges time when they were ice fishing. And Shemp wasn't on this when it was Curly, Larry, and Moe, and they were at two separate holes, and they both had their hooks down there in the water.
Yeah.
And the hooks obviously got, and Curly asked for Larry's help, so they pulled Moe all the way through and up through the hole, and Curly's line was, that fish looks a lot like Moe. And if you didn't like that story, start drinking some more.
That's right.
Start drinking some more.
That's right.
Okay. All right, let's get to this.
Here we go.
Brooks Nader versus Shemp's sister.
Yeah.
And I asked, well, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 11 or 12 people. Now, the one person I was pissed off at, I'm not pissed anymore, but he's a regular viewer, and he's also a lawyer. He said he's going to take a week off because he didn't like. Oh, that's right. I didn't. Goddamn.
Oh no.
It's Brooks Nader versus Shemp's sister. Yeah. But to do Brooks Nader, you have to have 1 month of prostate exams. I should have probably mentioned that before I got into the story. This damn alcohol, it fucks you up. So the one guy, he said, who's a lawyer. Lawyers do this shit. They think they can do whatever the fuck. He said he's taking the week off because he doesn't like prostate exams. That's not the question. You have to do one of you. Either do Shemp's sister or you do Brooks with the 1 month of prostate
Or you
exams.
get your own podcast and make your own rules.
Right, bitch. Yeah. So, okay, some other things. One guy said, just tell me where to grab my ankles. Few people said definitely Brooks. One guy, he just gave me a fuck. So I knew he didn't want either, but I took that as he wanted. He was going to take Shemp's sister because he didn't want those prostate exams. Let's see. One guy said you couldn't pay him to do Shemp's sister, which means he was going to take the prostate.
Yeah.
Another person doesn't want to deal with prostate for a month. One guy said Brooks and fingers up the ass. Guy said 15 beers and a snort and give me Shemp's sister. He said anyone that takes Brooks must be gay.
Oh! Wow.
So there we go. Those were some of the comments I have. So you have Brooks Nader or Shemp's sister, but to do Brooks, you have 1 month of and a couple people asked, are the prostate exams given by Brooks? I said no. I said
no, they're given by Shemp's sister. More than likely.
Pretty much. I said a male doctor with a decent size thumb. So what do you got?
Well, call me queer, but I'm taking the digits and I'm banging Brooks. When I was in my motorcycle accident, I had some complication with my balls from wrecking, and I probably had like 6 over like a month span. So I think I'm ready for it. So I'm taking Brooks all the way.
Okay.
Give me the digits.
All right. And I got to admit, I think I think every time in Hell's Half Acre, I've taken the lesser person because I didn't want the obstacle, or I took the money to fuck them.
Yep.
But after I've been drinking a few here, this is changing my mind. I had a different opinion before, but damn it, why do I take the ugly one every time? I'm going with Brooks too, and I figure I'm drunk enough that give me it. And one time, just so you know, I had a culture done where someone told me it was 5 samples they had to take. Turned out it was 10.
Oh.
Turned out it was 10.
Oh.
So a little thumb up the ass.
Yeah.
And I'm drunk. Give it to me.
That's it.
Stick it up a little deeper because Brooks is my woman. And I didn't even pick her last week.
Right.
I went with Valentina, but no, damn it. For one time, I'm going to take the damn obstacle, and then I'm going to get the good-looking women for a change. First time all year.
Good for
and just so you know, the final score was 8-4 to Brooks.
That's
8-4 to Brooks. Okay, good matchup.
Yep.
Good obstacle. But yeah, give me up the ass, and me and Brooks are going to spend some time together. Nice. We'll be back with a Samurai Cheddar.
Well, I believe in UFOs. That's what gets me every time.
One of the top 3 sounds of all time. What are the other 2? We're going to cover that someday. And we're also going to cover those top 3 tastes. You got a lot to look forward to here, don't you?
A lot of content.
Boy, that is a lot of content.
Oh
boy.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, that was a good one.
At least you saved it for the air.
I think we did. All right. In Samurai Chatter this week, we kind of have a rotation system. And this week we have 4 up and close and personal questions. And the people that I write to, I said, but it's anonymous, so no one will know. But then one of them wrote and said, yeah, you'll know. I said, oh, yeah. I guess it is up close and personal. All right. You ready here?
Here we go.
Okay. First one. What is a question that you were afraid to answer? What is a question that you were afraid to answer? Now, I wrote to 6 people. One, who's a living legend and a contributor, I don't want to mention his name, Miller, didn't fucking answer me at all. But then another guy who answered me said, wow, that first one's a good one. I'll have to get back to you. Never fucking got back to me.
Nice.
But here are the 4 people that did get back to me. This is a question that they were afraid to answer. Did you live life the way you would if you could and do it all over again? Would you live life the way you would if you could do it all over again? Have I ever done something to end a long-time friendship? And he said he felt guilty about it, so obviously he must have. That's a pretty good one. Do you know how fast you were going? And this one's a good one as far as serious goes. What are you most ashamed of? Yeah, I wouldn't want to answer that one.
No. I gotta. Actually, I've probably talked about some of them even. Yeah, that's a good one.
Maybe we could answer all those
right.
someday. Yeah. Maybe that should be the next Samurai Chatter. It would be good. I'm going to save this sheet of paper. How about that? All right. So what is a question that you were afraid to answer?
You're going to laugh at me because I think you already think I've overachieved in life. But
I do.
I think why aren't you more successful?
Oh, you're right. Yeah. You shouldn't be afraid to answer that one. Yeah.
I just think I'm so lazy. I just feel like I should have probably accomplished more in my life than I have at this point.
No. You're an overachiever. Yeah, definitely.
I figured you were going that way.
Yeah. You can rest. You can rest easy. Because it's amazing you've gone as far as you have. You have a nice place and all these toys, and thank God you found a woman to marry that made a lot of money.
Right.
How about that? Okay. So my question that I'm afraid to answer is, how will the world go on without me?
Whoa.
Yeah, I just don't know.
Boy.
I just don't know. Although, to maybe take that a little more serious, have you ever been in life and thought, oh boy, when I leave here, this is just going to be shit, and it's not.
Didn't miss a beat. Yes.
That's happened so many times. Yes. I have too many examples that I'm not even going to go into.
Yeah.
But there were a few times I thought, oh man, once I leave, no chance. And
No.
Not one beat miss.
I can think of one where they're actually better off.
Oh, usually. Yeah. Okay. So now that we know we're both assholes, we'll move on.
Yeah.
We'll move on. Second question was, how can you improve the life of those around you? How can you improve the life of those around you? Okay, these are the answers I got. Now I got 5 because this dude did give me his answer.
Yeah.
One would give unconditional love. One would help them financially.
Ooh, fuck that.
One would stop talking about politics. One, consistently checking up on them, ensuring they know they're important to him and or her. I can't remember. And one was to be more patient and calm.
Wow.
Yeah, those are all pretty.
Those are
These are viewers or at least friends that are pretty fucking serious.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Yeah.
So how can you improve the life of those around you?
I'm gonna stick with the serious tone with all of this. I'm a very good listener.
Are you?
Yeah, people. I'm half joking, but for some reason, people are always comfortable just blurting shit out to me that, like, all of a sudden, I'm like, why the fuck are you telling me this? You know, like, that happens to me quite a bit. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna stick with it.
I don't see that at all.
Dude, I'm telling you, there are people I barely know. All of a sudden, here, I have a perfect example. Yesterday, I took a bunch of shit to Goodwill. And this lady, we're talking about the dog of all fucking things, because the dog was barking at her. And she starts telling me about how the school called her because they were worried that her daughter was going to kill herself. Like, all I'm doing is dropping shit off at the Goodwill, and this bitch is telling me about how the school called her home worried about her daughter. Why the fuck would she tell me that?
At beer night, I'm afraid to say anything because you'll fucking interrupt me the whole damn time. Good fucking listener. I'm not seeing that at all.
Maybe, I'm just telling you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How would I improve the life of those around me? I would buy them a bag of Cheetos.
Yeah, those are good too.
Yeah,
I like Cheetos.
I was in between Cheetos and M&Ms.
Oh, I'll take
M&Ms would be good too, right?
I like some M&Ms.
Yeah, everyone likes M&Ms and
Weren't
Cheetos.
M&Ms created because they could send them to soldiers overseas? They wouldn't melt.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
Actually, I think you're right. There you go. You learn some
See?
shit.
Look at that.
We're not positive it's
You're a
right.
good listener.
We think it's right. We think it's right. Okay. All right. Next one. What makes someone a hero?
Oh, boy.
What makes someone a hero? Boy, we got some good ones here. And a lot of them are kind of the same. Anyone who gives unconditionally when they have nothing left, but still they do it.
Wow.
One guy said an EMT, military, someone who volunteers their time for others. Okay. This is a little more.
Uh-oh.
Showing up with a 6-pack and pizza when your dog dies.
Boy, that's a good one.
Exactly. That is a real good one because that's more.
Yeah.
That's hitting it home right there.
Right.
Let's see. Someone that sacrifices for other, helps a stranger from a burning vehicle, can be a parent providing for family. Or this last one's going beyond one's limits to help others. Kind of the same kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes someone a hero. What do you think makes someone a hero?
I'm going to take a cliche here and this is why I'll never be a hero.
Okay.
I know you've probably heard this, but it's doing the right thing when no one's watching.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's not something I
Oh,
do.
you're not a hero. That's for damn sure. I mean, neither am I. No one's watching. Fuck.
Yeah, fuck them. I'm a path of least resistance.
Exactly. Okay. Well, I thought about this question for a while.
Uh-oh.
But then I decided to take the someone out and what makes a hero. And it's crusty bread, a variety of thinly sliced deli meats, provolone cheese, and oil and vinegar dressing. I think that makes a good hero.
That's a good fucking. I could go for one of those.
Yeah. Oh, me too. Me too.
Remember, Guru hooked us up.
He did. But he won't come here anymore. Now we've outed him because he's the one that didn't want to fucking come today.
That's why we'll never be heroes.
That's right. And neither will he, that motherfucker. Although he was that day.
He was that day.
He was that day. Okay. So that's a different take on what makes a hero. And the last one is, how do you celebrate the things you have? How do you celebrate the things you have? Here are some of the answers. Actually, all the answers I got. Give thanks to the Lord every chance I get. Staying in touch with friends. By sharing what they have. Being thankful and what's that say? By thankful and engaging with what is around me. And taking care of the things I cherish, take time for gratitude of all I have.
Wow.
Yeah, those are all those pretty solid, good answers.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you celebrate the things you have?
I like to say I'm braggadocious. There's nothing I hate more. And you say this to me a lot, and God damn it. When somebody says to me, must be nice for anything, and it's like, fuck you. I do all this. I work a job I hate and do all this shit just so the end justifies the means. And it's like, yeah, fuck you. It is nice. So that's how I celebrate. Is I brag about it. Fuck you.
You brag about it?
Yeah. Yeah, I got a couple. We're sitting next to 2 buggies and a couple 4-wheelers, and I got the truck out there. And yeah, fuck you.
You tell everyone what you have.
Yeah, fuck them.
Okay. Let's say I'm a little more deep than you.
Right.
So you know how I celebrate the things I have, and I do this almost nightly. I put on a funny hat. I get naked and get a lollipop, and I run around my backyard. Yeah, that's what I do. Naked, funny hat, lollipop, and run around my backyard. And I celebrate every night that same exact way.
You had me till running around.
Well, now I walk slowly around, but I used to run around. Okay, there you go. All right, that's that part of Samurai Chat. But we always end with a quote, don't we? This is Rodney Dangerfield, one of our favorites.
Absolutely.
One of our favorites. What did Rodney Dangerfield say? He said, I told my wife a man is like wine. He gets better with age. So she locked me in the cellar. Okay, thanks for hanging with us till the end here. That was number 131 in the damn thing. But we'll be back next week because we are we are the hardest working in 4 states, the tri-state area. McAlmont gave us Carolina and Suriname. And that's why we'll be back next week. And then one last tease. In a month or so, we're going to have a serious project. We've never had that before.
Well, you can't say that.
Yeah.
I think everybody's going to like it.
I think so too. Yeah. And if they don't, fuck you.
We put a lot of fucking
work. Damn it. Way more work than we put into this bullshit. As you can tell.
Right.
Okay. Thanks. We'll be back next week. See you then.